everybody. What do you want to do today?
I want you to tell a story.
Oh, let me think. Let me think really hard. How about I tell you the story of two stupid dogs?
Yeah!
Yay! So, one day I smelled a smell, and it was a smell I had never smelled before. It was kind of like vomit mixed with beef stew. It was fabulous.
Okay.
I started following that smell,
Okay.
and I walked beyond my yard. I heard my mom yelling for me,
Yeah?
but I just kept walking and pretending like I couldn't hear her. She couldn't see me and she sounded frantic, so I ran faster and faster because I knew she would want to play the game where we play Chase Me, and that's where she chases me in circles, and I just run faster and faster and I dart out of her way. It's one of her favorite games. She just loves it. Anyway, I had to get away because I needed to find that smell. So I ran towards the smell, and I ran, and my mouth was salivating, and my eyes were getting wider, and my heart was racing. It was going pound, 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 pound. And I turned a corner, and I fell right into the source of the smell. A big, furry, black and white dog, and he was covered in the smell. And I knew at that moment we would be best friends. And I went right to his butt, and I took a big whiff. It was fantastically horrible. Ooh. He snarled and snapped at me. He went, "Arr!" He barked, "Get away, you horrible wrinkle-faced dog!" And I knew he meant, "Let's play," so I jumped all over him, and I bit his butt. And he jumped back. And I said, "Why do you smell so fantastic?" And he said, "It's my secret. What do you want?" I said, "I want to be your best friend." The big dog said, "I don't want any friends, so bugger off." I knew what he really meant was, "Follow me and let's frolic in the fields, beg for treats, and roll in the mud." So as he walked away, I walked with him. He said, "Follow me if you like, wrinkle face, but you most likely will not survive the day. If my day doesn't kill you, then I'll kill you." "Okay, best friend," I said. I could tell he was a jokester. Yeah.
At the time, was it your only friend?
No.
That's good.
Yeah. So anyway, my name is Dojo. My human best friend named me. I love her. She is snuggly and pretty, and she gives me treats, and she likes to wrestle me, but I always win. Would you like to meet her? I'm sure she would love your fragrance. She loves dogs. "I don't want to meet your human," the big dog snarled, but I could see in the longing in his eyes. I continued to follow him, and he set off running, and it was hard to keep up. He had legs like a greyhound, and I had legs like, well, a pug, which is what I am. I ran, yes?
Like, are pug's legs like, a chihuahua's legs?
Not quite as fast and a little more chubby.
Okay.
I ran with all my heart. The dog darted down the alley, and I kept on his heels and sometimes nipping his heels just to let him know I was there. And suddenly he stopped at an open dumpster, and he said, "Okay, little wrinkle-faced pug, you kept up, so I'll show you the secret to my perfume de eau toilette." And he picked me up and he tossed me into the dumpster. He kept me Oh, and he leapt in right behind me. We found bags and started tearing them open. And I have to say, it was better than Christmas. We found rancid bacon and baby diapers, rotten cheese and moldy chicken, bits of lumpy milk and leftover squishy cereal. We rolled in it and snacked for hours. And when we had gotten our fill, we popped our heads up out of the dumpster just in time to be snatched with a net. A human looked at us. It was a short-haired, fat human that smelled like he rubbed McDonald's on him for his scent. He got really close to our faces, and I could smell his rotten teeth. Ooh, he said, "A couple of horrible little beasts I've caught. Off to the pound you are. You'll be dead in a week, you ugly little devils." We squirmed and we bit and we fought and... Yes?
By the way, you're not ugly. He's so wrong.
Aw, thank you. Anyway, we fought with all of our might, and he shot the big dog with a dart, and the big dog fell asleep. I couldn't fight anymore, and he threw us in a prison truck, and he locked the door. And he drove away really fast and darty, and I have to say that I was scared, and I started making squeaky pug noises.
Like,
And big blobs of water came out of my big eyeballs. I was glad my new friend was asleep and couldn't see me, so scared. All I wanted to do was to get home to my humans, especially my little girl human, but even the big ones were nice to me and always had a little pet for me and a bit of a treat. At that moment, with all my nerves, I threw up all the baby diapers and bacon and chicken and other treats, and the big dog woke up enough just to lap it up. So he was happy at least. Anyway, after driving quite a while, we finally stopped, and the human opened the door and immediately put chains on our necks and dragged us out to the train case, and he threw us in and locked the gate. He turned around and he let out a big, nasty fart. It was wet, and I could tell that it made his big butt cheeks jiggle. I remembered my little human again. She called this a flarp. And I thought, well, he can't be all that bad, I guess. We sat in the cage for days. The big dog was in a foul mood, which that's saying a lot for him because he's always in a bad mood. It was just extra bad. Every day the human came, and every night saying how many days we had left before they got to kill us. If no one would come and claim us, I tried to tell the big dog that my humans would save us. He said, maybe you, but not me. This is the end for me. They will save you too, I said, and I bit right on his butt to make him happy. He didn't even respond. He didn't even snarl. Suddenly, the human came and said, this will be your last night alive. Enjoy it. I prayed to the dog gods all night long, and in the morning, the door opened. I was shaky, and those big globs of water were coming out of my eyes, and I pee-peed a little bit. And I thought that big human's gonna come and kill us. And then all of a sudden, I smelled the smell of my sweet little human. It was like sunshine and happiness and lollipops and milkshakes. And I knew right then that me and the big dog would be saved. And guess what? We were. And I lived happily ever after with my humans, and the big dog lived crabbily ever after with my humans. But I still like to bite his butt just to make him laugh. But he never laughs. But I know he wants to. The end.